That is right, fans. This is the main event here tonight for your VIPW title, and we have seen some crazy stuff tonight, but hold on to your horses. This is the biggest prize in our business, the VIPW title. And this man making his way to the ring, a guy who returned to VIPW to seek out glory, seek out gold. This is Scott Steel.
Well, Scott Steel has shown nothing but endless disrespect for this company since he has come back to VIPW.
Scott Steel is a man that uses any tactic, any disgraceful ploy to get a victory in his matches. I can't even consider him a champion. He has no champion-like qualities. He's not the best, he's not great, he's just a cheater.
Oh, come on.
Matt Maverick, tonight you signed your death wish. You see, I've been in 2 Chamber of Extreme matches and war games. It's not something new to me. So tonight we're gonna get a little crazy. But tonight you got the night off. What? All these people think that I can't do this solo. I've been doing this solo longer than you've been in it.
He's gonna kick out Ty Cordova?
I'm shocked. I never thought you'd say something like that.
I gotta say, this might be a real strategic mistake for Scott Steel here.
Well, I gotta say, I'm shocked, but it's refreshing. It's refreshing to see Scott Steel want to be a man about this, want to stand on his own 2 feet. Cordova is gonna go take a powder to the back. He doesn't look too happy about it.
at all.
No, not at all. And here we go. Nanaimo's own Matt Maverick is in the building. These fans are fired up. I'm fired up. Main event time.
And you see in his right hand, he's got that shortened hockey stick, and in his other hand there, he's got the symbol of Nanaimo, a trash can.
Oh, stop it.
Wow.
Matt Maverick, Nanaimo's favorite son, and he is here to defend this city against the evil, the scourge that is Scott Steel. Ever since this guy Steel has came back here to VIPW, frankly, I've been sick to my stomach. It's like I have an ulcer and Scott Steel is the cause. Maybe Matt Maverick can purge us of this guy here this evening, send him back to wherever the heck he was sitting around for the past few years.
I hope so. I 100% agree with you. Matt Maverick is the shining crown of the VIPW Training Center. Matt Maverick has capitalized on every opportunity he's given. He has major accomplishments in this company. He's only a few years in. I can only hope and imagine that he'll get better with time. But right now, he's about to go one-on-one with one of his biggest rivals so far. I know he had the whole thing with Draco, and that did huge business for VIPW. I think this whole deal with Scott Steel is going to be even bigger.
The sad thing about it is there was a time when Scott Steel was a hero to the people in this city.
Heck, this Scott Steel is still a top-level wrestler. As much as I hate to admit it, even with his association with Ty Cordova and this whole strange Trump gimmick, Scott Steel is still a top-level wrestler and a guy I picked to win this thing tonight.
I sincerely hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, actually. One of the few times I hope I'm wrong, but I hate to say it, I usually am not wrong.
Vancouver Island champion, and is the reigning, defending VIPW champion, Scott Steel!
Oh, they go right
whoa,
through
whoa,
it.
get Chow out of there! Someone ring the bell! This thing's underway already here!
The bell has rung, and the VIPW title is on the line in our main event here in Nanaimo.
Oh, and Maverick just dropped him with that clothesline. This could be an early advantage for Maverick. And Scott Steele's already taken a trip outside the ring here. He said he wants to fight this on his own.
No, I'm glad you mentioned that, because this is the exact opportunity where Ty Cordova would come into a count here on the outside of the ring.
That's right, maybe they could have at least talked some strategy, but right now there's no one for Steel to talk to. He is alone in this fight against one of the greatest wrestlers to ever come out of Nanaimo.
Ooh, but you see that nice slam there on the hardest part of the ring there. Steel in control of this thing early.
Ooh, and a nice forearm there by Steel as these two continue to brawl out here in the ringside area in front of us. Getting this thing back in the ring now. Maverick ducks that lariat. Oh, and a clothesline of his own. Big time back elbow.
I have to wonder, does Scott Steel underestimate Matt Maverick? I mean, Scott Steel has had the upper hand on Matt Maverick.
Look at this pinfall.
One, two. No.
Scott Steel has been in this business almost as long as Matt Maverick has been alive. But do not sleep on Matt Maverick. He is a two-time champion for a reason.
Well, Matt Maverick interjecting a garbage can into this thing here. Wait a second. He just tossed that right into the arms of one Scott Steel, who wants nothing to do with it,
Look
apparently.
at this, though. Nice little atomic drop there.
That's right, going for that atomic drop here. Another
Ooh,
time
another
drills
one.
him.
Big body slam.
Nice body slam executed by Matt Maverick. Early advantage here for our former VIPW champion. Can he reclaim that gold?
And this Matt Maverick knows what this dopey Nanaimo crowd likes. Oh, we like to clap. Oh.
Oh, no one home there. That's why they call it high risk when you go up to that area.
Scott Steel in control of this thing, and that's why he's your VIPW champion.
Well, Scott Steel, your current, reigning champion with a nice snap suplex here. And with no Cordova to be seen at ringside, Scott Steel still in the driver's seat of this thing right now.
Honestly, if Matt Maverick doesn't start fighting with a little bit more meanness to him and stop with this kind of sissy good boy approach, he's going to come up with a loss tonight, as much as I hate to admit it. He's got to cheat. He's got to cheat is what I'm trying to tell you. He's got to cheat.
Stop it. Matt Maverick's boy was raised right here in Nanaimo by a great couple of parents. They raised him the right way, and that's why he's going to do the right thing. But, no!
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's what this whole 51st, whatever you want to call it, really makes me mad. I wouldn't finish it. Because at the end of the day, all of the guys that they're fighting against, they're all good guys. They're all guys who wouldn't cheat to get the upper hand. And I hate to admit that this might be what spells a loss for them in this whole big feud. They need to get mean.
I will say
VIPW needs to get mean in there.
You might be right. Perhaps we need a mean streak out of VIPW. Matt Maverick might about to be ready to show it to you here. Oh!
100%. I don't think mean streak means he has to cheat. I don't think it means he has to use brass knuckles, for example. But I do believe Maverick.
No, you're right. He could use stainless steel knuckles. Doesn't have to be brass.
I believe Matt Maverick needs to get aggressive. He needs to take the fight to Scott Steel. He needs to take the fight to the Ty Cordova Corporation.
Big step up in Seguri by Maverick. Back in control of this thing now. And looking for a step suplex.
That was almost a brain buster.
I agree. I thought he was going just for a snap, but he drilled him right on the cranium there.
Pinfall.
No!
Maybe a slow count by our referee Leaf here.
Well, it's been a long night here in Nanaimo, and frankly, I think all of our referees have got to be feeling a little bit worse for wear. We had about every referee in the back out here earlier just to drag Jordy Taylor and Badman McCann away from each other. But right now, there's nobody in between Scott Steel and Matt Maverick. It's mono-e-mono.
Mono-e-mono for the VIPW title in your main event here in Nanaimo.
And let's not forget here, mono-e-mono for the first time, I believe, since Scott Steel has been back. Usually he has Ty Cordova in his corner. Ty Cordova has been sent to the back.
That's an
Look
astute
at this street fighting.
observation.
Look at these guys street fighting here on the outside, coming over to the broadcast area.
That's right, we heard. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
you guys are going to run away again. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, no, I'm here. I'm here.
I'm just trying to stay out of harm's way, partner, but right now, this is out of hand. We got Matt Maverick and Scott Steel. They're brawling all the way past us here. These barricades here, they're supposed to keep.
Oh, he hit him right into that wall there. Did you see that?
Absolutely, that solid hardwood just colliding with Maverick's cranium. They're brawling all the way back to the concession area here.
A concession stand brawl that Memphis would be proud of.
Personally, I think Scott Steel sucks eggs. I hope you like that reference, Sanders.
That is also a Memphis wrestling reference, and I love to hear it.
Well,
but these guys, they're fighting all around this building here, this historic B-Band Park Centennial building. These boys are fighting everywhere in this thing.
well, you know, AJS, I would tell you that the entire Cordova Corporation sucks eggs, but frankly, I don't think they can afford them with the egg prices south of the border right now.
That's a very astute observation, Mr. Summers. I think you're right.
Well, I got to tell you, though, right now, Scott Steel, he is firmly in control of this thing. Matt Maverick, though, desperately trying to fight his way back into this.
Oh, look at this. Oh! Smashed him right into that wall. Fans are all over the place. We've got barely any security in here. Our camera people could barely even get the shot. And you're here, you can see the Matt Maverick's got Scott Steel there, and they're fighting through the crowd.
Well, when you buy a ticket to a VIPW show, it doesn't matter where you sit. You might end up in the front row by the end of the evening because the action comes to you. And that's what we're seeing right here. This thing is out of control.
I think Matt Maverick has control of this thing. We can't exactly see from our broadcast position.
Well, we did just see Matt Maverick bounce Scott Steel's head off that wall.
He's got a ladder. He's got a ladder.
Oh, no, he's got a ladder.
Matt Maverick has a ladder. Look at this. He's setting it up.
What the heck is Matt Maverick thinking right now? Come on, Matt. That is a solid concrete floor. You've got to think about your own physical wherewithal here. This man may never compete again at this point.
A stunned silence has hit this Nanaimo crowd as soon as that ladder got set up. Something is going to happen. The implications are massive.
And it is hard to get a Nanaimo crowd to go into a stunned silence. They've seen so many wars, so much bloodshed in this very building throughout the years. But this is beyond control. This is beyond reason.
I understand Matt Maverick is one heck of a competitor, but right now this goes beyond that for me. This isn't just competitor Matt Maverick. This isn't just champion Matt Maverick. This is someone I came up with, Matt Maverick. This is someone I confided in, Matt Maverick. Someone who I consider a brother. I really hope that he knows what he's doing, that he doesn't do anything drastic here that can ruin his career.
Well, Matt Maverick is climbing.
He's ascending the ladder.
Ascending the ladder.
Matt Maverick is ascending the ladder. Oh, no, he's going back down. He's being fought down, I think.
I believe you're right. Scott Steel able to get the upper hand here, pulling Maverick back down from that ladder.
My colleagues here have to stand up to see the action. Unfortunately, I do not have the same benefit. I'm going to have to take their word for it.
Please don't mention my height in that regard, AJS. Oh, but look who is climbing to the top here. It's Scott Steel.
Scott Steel high atop the ladder here in the Bevin.
Oh, he's going.
Oh, no!
Unbelievable, unbelievable stuff. Scott Steel smashing into Matt Maverick from atop the ladder.
Get some EMTs over there immediately. Both of these men could be in a bad way after a car crash like that.
I will be shocked if they don't need immediate medical attention, both of them.
Yeah, I don't know how either man is going to finish this matchup. I think we got another match thrown out here in this card.
This is beyond control. This is just insanity. This is a war.
Things have gone to a new level in our main event. Scott Steel smashing into Matt Maverick.
These fans here at ringside, you can see they're just wondering what else can happen here at this point. How much more unhinged can this contest get?
A stunned silence has hit this Nanaimo crowd, and they're wondering who's gonna get to their feet, who can win this matchup. Can anyone get to their feet for? Oh no, they're fighting. They're back on their feet and they're fighting to the outside. They're fighting to the outside of the ring.
They're back over here near the concession area again, I believe. We've got photographers, the referee, trying to keep the fans out of harm's way here. And you can see Scott Steel's looking like he might have done more damage to himself than Mat Maverick with that leap off of the ladder at this point. Clutching at his ribs there.
One thing I want to reiterate, one thing I want to state, no matter how I feel about Scott Steel, no matter how I feel about how he is as a wrestler, at the end of the day, he has a family. He has children. I really hope that he hasn't just done something he can't come back from.
I got to agree with you, frankly. Scott Steel, another man that I used to feel like I used to know. I used to feel like I was close to Scott Steel.
Here we go.
Friends
Pinfall,
with his wife.
pinfall.
Oh, no. Oh, Mat Maverick! Mat Maverick is still in this thing!
Mat Maverick kicking out at 2.
Do you believe in miracles? Scott Steel is beside himself. He thought he had this thing signed, sealed, and delivered.
Maverick will never quit on the ground.
Oh, big drop kick into the corner. Mat Maverick's in bad shape now.
Just about kicked the face right off of Mat Maverick there with that one. And now what is Scott Steel looking for?
He's going under the ring. He's looking for a weapon of some kind.
That's right.
He's got tape.
He's searching for some
No, he's
kind
got
of
tape.
plunder
He's
underneath
got
the-
tape.
Oh, come on!
Come on. I've been in this position before. You've been taped to the ropes. You can't move. You are defenseless.
This is disgusting. This is despicable. What will Scott Steel not stoop to? He said he wanted to fight this thing on his own because these people here in Nanaimo didn't believe he could do it. Well, is this what it takes, Scott? Is this what it takes for you to win a match on your own?
Look at this.
Oh, no!
Oh, man.
Mat Maverick defenseless here.
Yeah,
he can't do anything about this. He can't get out of the way.
He couldn't even put his hand up to block the garbage can.
Mat Maverick might be unconscious already. He might be out on his feet. I'm not sure he knows where he is right now, let alone how to keep himself safe.
Look at this. Steel going to the top. He's going to go for a Van Daminator. Oh, man, look at this. Van Daminator!
Oh, no!
Scott Steel with one of the most devastating maneuvers in professional wrestling.
That's right, fans.
Maverick might not be okay.
Across the entire ring.
Maverick took all of that on his skull.
That's right, a move made famous, as my partner alluded to, by Rob Van Dam, but we've seen Scott Steel nail it in picture-perfect fashion throughout the years, time and time again. That might be the best one I've ever seen him hit, quite frankly. I mean, it helps that Mat Maverick was taped to the ring ropes.
And Mat Maverick, this referee has to start thinking about throwing this thing out at this point.
I think you're right, partner. Now, I don't know if either of these men are in any shape to compete at this point. Scott Steel might have just used the last little bit of gas he has in the tank just to pull off that maneuver. He can't even go for the cover right now.
Maverick will never quit on the fans. Maverick will never quit on VIPW. However, we might be past the tipping point of someone has to quit for Mat Maverick. Someone has to get him out of there just for his health and safety. You only have one brain, ladies and gentlemen, and it doesn't help when it's being
Well, this
demolished
could
by
be
a
all.
trash
Here
can.
we go. No!
Oh!
That is just a 2 count. Scott Steel.
How is Maverick
There
doing
is
this?
still life in Mat Maverick against all odds.
How is Mat Maverick even alive right now? Let alone able to kick out, let alone able to keep fighting.
But as impressive and triumphant as that kick out was, You got to admit, it's only a matter of time before Scott Steel wins this thing. He's got this thing fully in control.
We have seen Matt Maverick time and time again overcome the insurmountable. This is a man who is no stranger to accomplishing what people think is impossible. Matt Maverick is a real-life superhero, and right now he's fighting with every fiber of his being to stay in this contest.
He's barely able to even rip that tape off the rope there. You see that? He's really stuck on there good.
Matt Maverick desperately trying to free himself here.
Yeah, he's having a tough time. I don't know if he's going to be able to even.
Well, Matt Maverick might be typed to that ring rope for the rest of the match at this pace, but you can see him just trying to exert all the force he can into ripping away at that tape. He's free.
Oh, he's free
Matt
now.
Maverick has freed himself.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Matt Maverick has this in him. I've known Matt Maverick for a long time. I didn't know he had this much in him, this much in the gas tank.
Scott Steele's gonna need to find some kryptonite or something out here to take down Matt Maverick.
I don't even know if that'll do the trick. Matt Maverick is superhuman. He is a superhero come to life.
Both men
Barely.
fighting to their feet here in the center of our ring in this main event contest for our VIPW title.
And just a nice shorthand jab there by Scott Steele. These two, both of them out of breath, out of gas, barely even able to get anywhere near their feet here.
A lot of our fans here aren't sitting down. It's standing room only here in B-Band Park Centennial Building.
Well, I can't sit down right now with what we're witnessing out here, and I can't blame these fans for it either.
Ooh, big chop by Matt Maverick. Another one.
Oh, nasty forearm there. He's got Steele in a precarious position here on that apron.
I mean, but let's see this thing. Matt Maverick can barely even stand. He can't walk.
The damage has been done to Matt Maverick. That is definitely without a doubt.
What are the
That's
chances
right.
of
We've seen a
doctors down there?
ladder. We've seen tables.
Fans are chanting for a table.
And
Will
it
they
looks
get
like
their
that's
wish?
what he's got. Absolutely. Matt Maverick makes a little impromptu trip down to Home Hardware. He's got himself a table.
The plunder is getting involved. The furniture is being moved. We're setting up a table, baby.
Well, these fans in Nanaimo, perhaps a little bloodthirsty out here. They're chanting for it. They want to see a table involved. They got their wish.
Normally, I would love to see.
Oh, big kick to the nether regions of Matt Maverick by Scott Steel. But as much as I love to joke around, it's no joking matter here in this ring. Boom, big belt
Oh
shot.
no, the referee!
He took out our not junior at this point. This guy's been in some contests already. Leaf, an accomplished referee.
Oh, he
He's
busted
bleeding.
open.
He's bleeding.
Our referee has been busted wide open with that VIPW Heavyweight Championship.
Scott Steel going for the cover, but there's no one to count.
We got to get some help out here. We need another referee out here. Come on.
How many doctors are in Nanaimo? We need a doctor for almost every contest we've seen so far.
Our referee bleeding all over the ringside area. He's in no state to finish officiating this contest.
Oh!
Slingshot DDT
Matt
over
Maverick.
the top rope.
Cover.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
Come on, where's another referee? Get somebody out here.
Matt Maverick has this match won.
There we go, we got a referee. We got a referee,
No.
2.
No.
No! Oh,
Cordova back out here, just pulled the referee out, interrupted the count.
Ty Cordova getting involved in this thing.
No man's supposed to be here.
Scott Steel sent him to the back, but he thought better of it.
Cordova's not even supposed to be out here right now.
You see medical staff going to work on our referee here, but he's not going to be involved, I don't think, in this contest any longer.
Our medical staff checking on our referee, who is split wide open with that championship title. At this point, Mat Maverick trying to get his hands on Cordova. And no, come on, what are these goons doing out here?
Are you serious?
What are these goons doing out here? Come on!
Is this necessary?
You gotta be kidding me. Scotty Mack and Devin Shooter, as if I'm not already sick of these two enough this evening. Getting involved here in our main, this is disgusting.
Things are getting unhinged here in Nanaimo.
Well, what will the Cordova Corporation not stoop to?
Oh no!
Look at Shooter. He's going to the top. Shooter's going to. Oh no! What are they fixing to do?
They're trying to arrange this table here. Devin Shooter heading up to the top rope. Oh no! Scotty Mack laying Maverick out.
Shooter at the top.
Devin Shooter off the top rope. No! Through the table!
Big splash through the table. Maverick's done for.
Mat Maverick.
Who's gonna count the pinfall? Both referees are down. One fix it.
There's senior referee Tim Chasen being carried to the ring, being forced to the ring.
This is disgusting.
1, 2.
No!
Just 2.
Just 2.
No, we're all beside ourselves here. There is the bell, and that is the finish. That was a 3 count.
No.
Yes.
I thought there was a chance.
VIPW timekeeper trying to hang on to hope, but as much as I hate to admit it, Scott Steel got the cover and retained his title here tonight in Nanaimo.
At this point, that's not messing up. That's not a mistake. That was trying to hang on for VIPW. Just trying
Wait
to get
a
the
second!
title.
Michael May, Danny Deeds.
Jim Summers has left the broadcast position here. He's going for a house mic. What is he gonna say here?
I have had enough! I have had enough of you three coming out here making a mockery of this company! You throwing the title around, you disrespecting this company, this country, frankly! At WrestleFest, we already know what's gonna go down. We're gonna have ourselves a war game match. And it's gonna be the Cordova Corporation taking on Team VIPW. Well, let me tell you, next time we're here in Nanaimo, we're gonna have a 6-man tag match. And the winner of that match gets the advantage in War Game.
You heard it here first. WrestleFest War Games is on. Team VIPW takes on Team Cordova.
What a call from Mr. Jim Summers. The right one, if I may add.
We have seen so much here tonight. We have seen an Anarchy Rules match for the ages. We saw a tag team match we couldn't even believe. And in our main event tonight, we saw Scott Steel retain over Mat Maverick. And the implications for War Games are massive.
I've seen a lot of VIPW action, none of it as chaotic as this. I can only guess what's gonna happen at WrestleFest. It'll be one night to remember.
For my broadcast partner, Jim Summers, my other broadcast partner, AJS, I'm Adam Sanders. Thank you for listening, and good night.